Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going deeper into the world of influencer marketing, most specifically the world of using a brand ambassador to get your business clients. So last week I published a video that highlighted influencer campaign ideas that business owners can use when they are dipping their toes into the world of influencer marketing. Now, one of my absolute favorite campaign ideas that we did talk about was using a brand ambassador to propel your business online. So I love this idea so much. I've decided to dedicate an entire video to highlighting just why you need a brand ambassador for your business and how this can bring some serious clients to your business through social media. Now, as a quick refresher, a brand ambassador is using one or multiple influencers on a long-term basis. So essentially, as they grow, as you grow, you guys grow together, you use them as your go-to influencers on multiple occasions. In most cases, they will not be partnering with other companies in your industry. So you will have the most precious thing, which is brand loyalty with this certain influencer. So you never have to worry about them promoting a product that is in line with your business. As you know, I am a big fan of using influencer marketing. In fact, 67% of other marketers use influencer marketing content in their marketing strategies. So if you are a business owner, you can completely join the crew and start using influencers to market your business as well. Now, to many business owners, the idea of even using an influencer, not even to mention using an influencer on a long-term basis, can be very intimidating. Well, I'm here to tell you that it's not. Influencer marketing is not intimidating, and it is a tool that you should have high up on your pedestal of your go-to marketing tools and strategies that you use to market your business. Now, as always, for the best marketing and content creation tips, make sure you hit the bell notification as well as the subscribe button so that you're notified every time I release a new video every single week. Now, if you are on the fence still about using influencer marketing, even after all the videos I've posted about using influencer marketing, I want you to keep in mind that 40% of consumers, so people on social media, use an ad blocking technology. So you could be running ads and paying for ads, and they might not even be seeing your potential target audience. So a great way to get past that is to utilize a brand ambassador through influencer marketing. Now, we all know that in order to buy something, you have to trust the product, you have to trust the brand. By using an influencer, which is someone who a group of people already trust, you can greatly improve and increase the trust the consumer will have in your product or service. Now, we all know we want to work smarter and not harder, and that runs true with using a brand ambassador. So a brand ambassador is an amazing way to work smarter because, as you know, when we use an influencer, we are using an influencer whose following consists of your target audience. So you can guarantee that your product is going down to your niche down audience because that's who follows this influencer already. Now, for example, let's say you partnered with 10 micro influencers as your brand ambassador. So a micro influencer is an influencer with, I'd say, around 5,000 to 100,000 followers. So they don't have a super large following yet, but when they don't have a large following yet, their audience has a higher rate of trust and a higher engagement rate with their content. So it's often wise to utilize a micro influencer. So say, for example, you partnered with 10 micro influencers and they all had 10,000 followers. That's 100,000 people. And we know that their audience is your target market. So that's potentially 100,000 people who could buy your product or service. Now, taking into consideration the algorithm and how only 30%, unfortunately, of people on social media will see your content due to the algorithm or maybe the time of day that they use their devices, still, That's 30% of 100,000 people is 30,000 people. That is still an exceptionally large amount of people, and we know that they are all your target audience. Now, the key point about working with a brand ambassador is that you will work with them on a long-term basis. So imagine putting out these campaigns to these 10 influencers, that's potentially 30,000 people seeing your content. Now imagine running these campaigns with these 10 influencers multiple times a year. Like, you have no idea the exponentially large amount of reach that you can get from utilizing these brand ambassadors. Now, before I get even deeper into why you should be using a brand ambassador, I want to know, from what I've said so far in this video, would you consider using a brand ambassador? Is it something you've thought about in the past? I'd love to know. Leave a comment below in the comment section, and I'll be sure to reply to it once this video has been posted. Not only are brand ambassadors an amazing way to really niche down and reach out to your target audience, but they're a great way to increase your brand reputation. Now, we all know how annoying it can be if we get that 1-star review, and it's bound to happen. No matter what business you're running, you're always going to end up getting at least like one 1-star review, and it might not even be your fault. That person could have been having a bad day, they got disgruntled, and they took it out on your Facebook review. It happens. But now imagine you had all of these people as your brand ambassadors. So you had influencers with these large followings that people trust. And so if someone was to see your 1-star review, but then they saw a piece of content with maybe their favorite influencer in the community, that would greatly improve the perception this consumer has just after seeing a 1-star review of your product, because they would see someone that they trust using their product. So it's like, okay, they have a 1-star review. That doesn't really matter anymore because this person I've been following for years, I trust them, our values align, so I will trust their opinion of it over this 1-star review. Now, my final point as to why you should be using a brand ambassador is that you're essentially locking in on this brand ambassador at the beginning of their career, but you don't know where they could go in the future. Your micro influencer brand ambassador could have 15,000 followers now, but by the end of the year, something could happen. They could have made really good business decisions, really good partnerships came along, and all of a sudden their followers have increased to possibly 200,000 people or 500,000 people. Now, this is why I always urge clients who want to use influencers to lock into a brand ambassador early on in their career, because as they grow, you will grow alongside with them. All right, so now you know exactly why I hope that you consider using a brand ambassador for your company. Now, if you're still interested in learning more about influencers, I recommend you watch this video here where I highlight the price of working with an influencer and how that will differ per influencer, and this video here which highlights the top campaign ideas that you can utilize with an influencer. So if you want to work with an influencer and maybe, yeah, you already have your brand ambassador, but what other campaign ideas can you implement with an influencer? So take a look, and if you find value, please give it a thumbs up so I know that this is the content you want to see. Again, I hope you like this video, and give it a thumbs up and a share with other business owners who might still be on the fence about using an influencer or a brand ambassador. Until then, I will see you all in my next video.